Is it located on his body?
On his left chest, upper chest, kind of his ribs.
All right. So what?
I asked, I was doing compressions, and people were screaming and it was making me lose count. So I think I yelled out to somebody, shut up or stop screaming, so that I could count. There were other people around. I asked for somebody to get me anything that I could use as a chest seal, Ziploc bag, anything to put over that wound. I didn't want any water or anything getting in there, but I looked down at Isaac and there was some vomit coming from his mouth at some point. So I asked to turn the kid up front to turn his head, which he did, and the kid splashed some water, which got in his eyes, and I said, don't splash water in his face anymore. And it just continued forever. It felt like forever that we did compressions. I kept asking, where's the rig? Why isn't it here yet?
By rig, what do you mean?
Ambulance.
Do you have an idea now, as you sit here, how long you performed chest compressions on Isaac?
I said 45 minutes because I think I thought that's what it was, but somebody corrected me later that it wasn't. It felt like forever. I mean, we were going and going round after round. Other people were performing compressions. We were singing Baby Shark to keep people on the rhythm.
Were you taking turns giving him?
Yeah. And at some point, when somebody had taken over a round of compressions for me, I got up and went to check, walked just a few steps further down the river to check the other victim, but it looked to me like they were up and speaking and conscious, so I went back to Isaac because he was not.
Do you have experience dealing with trauma cases?
Yes.
At the hospital where you work, are you involved in trauma care?
I'm primarily a med-surg nurse, but I do float down to the emergency room and involved in code situations.
What's a med-surg nurse?
Med-surg, it's a medical surgical floor, so typically we have post-op patients, anybody from pancreatitis to just a little bit of everything.
Eventually, did law enforcement and EMTs arrive?
Yes.
Were you still with Isaac at that point?
Yes.
Was he taken off the river?
Yes.
Did you see any of the altercation prior to you giving care to Isaac?
I did not.
Have you had any other involvement in this case?
No.
Well,